Just say hello.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We haven't been live on our business page in a couple of days, so we are glad to be back. We are glad to have you with us. So if you are watching, please say hello in the comments so we know who we're talking to. If you're new, let us know where you're watching from. I am Robin. Behind the camera and behind the computer is the birthday boy, Bill. And we are Raincross Farms Makery, and we're coming to you just outside of Lewiston, Idaho. We like to craft. We like to show you our crafts. We like to inspire you to be creative. So come along and watch what we're doing tonight. Hello, Patty.
Well, there's Patty.
There's Ken. We missed you last night.
Yeah, Ken, I was upset you weren't with us.
We played birthday bingo last night in our VIP group. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of winners. And before that, we did an opportunity Q&A session on Saturday. But now we are back on our page doing crafts. So let me pull it up on my phone.
Man, I got more people commenting. Okay, share. I'm sharing you to my story, okay?
Okay. I'm pulling it up on my phone.
I
I'm
done shared
sorry
it to
to be ignoring you. Okay.
Thanks, Ken. He said happy birthday to me.
Uh-oh. Something was birthday. What? I can't remember what our post was. Somebody got a message because they said birthday. I think it was birthday.
Tools. Was it the tools birthday tools?
It could be. It could be the tool sale. Awesome. Anyway, so if you're watching live, you know what to do. Love our page, follow our page, and share our video out, if you would, to your page, to your friends, to craft groups you belong to. We would certainly appreciate it. That helps us by showing Facebook that we are putting out something that people are interested in, that they're willing to share with other people, that they're willing to interact with, and they will actually push our video out to more people, which is good for us, and it doesn't cost you anything. Linda Lou says, happy birthday, 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 birthday. You've had a lot of people kind of singing to you.
Happy birthday to me. Chop, chop, chop.
Okay.
My dogs like it.
Okay, so let's just get started. If you missed bingo yesterday, I announced that in honor of Bill's birthday, because he kind of is a tool guy, we are having a tool and accessories sale going on for, I don't know, till I'm good and ready to turn it off. So for the time being, I have a sale going on. I can't tell you the discount amount on my public page, but if you comment, I believe it's birthday, if you comment birthday, you should get a link to the sale page. And if it doesn't give you a message and you want to know about the sale, just type in birthday sale, because I see lots of people typing birthday and now it's not getting them the message. Okay.
Hello, Alana. Thank you.
Hello. I did not call you a tool. I said you're a tool guy.
Uh-huh.
You're a tool guy. Okay, Alana's dropping in for a bit. Well, we will take you when we can get you. Okay, so
thanks,
I think it was Friday night. We used one of our transfers and we made a double-sided sign, farmhouse sign. So one side we did with a black background and we chalked on the word blessed. And then the other side, we left white, and we chalked on farmhouse-ish. It says noun, a rustic dwelling, minus the actual farm. Because a lot of people like the farmhouse look, but they live in the middle of the city. So these were two of the designs from the same transfer. They fit perfectly on our simple shape rectangles. And you get a pack of 2 rectangles, and they are double-sided, so all 4 designs will fit on the 2 rectangles. So we're going to do the other 2 designs. So one of them was blessed, one of them was farmhouse-ish.
So hang on for a second.
taking a phone call.
Yeah,
Okay,
from my son.
My son calling on your birthday. Tell him to comment to you on the live.
Did Mom want you to join the live?
Yes, Tim Allen, one of Bill's favorite actors. And hi, Christy. Hello. Okay, so these are the 2 we did. These are the other 2 in that set. There's the Homestead, and there's Life is Beautiful. So we're going to do a second sign, and we're going to use these on either side of that sign. The reason I'm doing them is because I am hosting a chalking workshop here at my house. So if you live anywhere near here, you're welcome to come sign up for my workshop. And this is the project that I'm offering, is to be able to make a double-sided sign. So I needed some samples so people can see what they could actually do with the transfer. So you're helping me make samples. So on one side, I'm going to paint this, and I'm going to paint it green. Okay, so I've got, this is Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss. I believe Waverly is at Walmart's. Some Walmarts don't carry it anymore, I've heard. My Walmart still does. But if they don't, I'm sure they have some other brand of chalk paint that's just as good. I know Folk Art has a good brand. You can get them in any craft store. So this is, again, the color Moss. And so I'm going to paint just one side of this. And get my brush. And I'm going to get something. I'm going to get something to get paint on. Okay, so how is everybody? How was your Monday? We had a good day. We had a kind of a lazy morning, and we went into town, and Bill had a doctor's appointment this afternoon. He got a cortisone shot in his spine because he's been having some back pain. So we got home from that not too long ago, but we had a nice day in town. I took him out to a birthday lunch, and it was a beautiful day, sunny. I wouldn't say it was warm, but I didn't have to bring on a big old coat. Okay, how was Birthday Bill? How is Birthday Bill? Or how was his birthday? Well, it's still going on. He's getting a call from one of our sons. He already got a call from the other son earlier. So who knows how long he'll be. I think he's had a good day. And he, like I said, he had the injection in his spine, and he had the twilight. They had him give him the twilight sedative, so he kind of was feeling no pain when he came out to the car. So I'm trying not to get that on the edges. And I think I'm going to give it a second coat because I'm seeing a lot of brush strokes. Generally, with chalk paint, it generally covers in one coat. But sometimes you might want to add a second one if you just want to make it extra good coverage. Whatever happened to HIPAA? Who are you calling me? I'm his wife. I never agreed to HIPAA. I never agreed to that. He'll tell you the same thing. Yes, I like the color too. I decorate with a lot of this mossy green. So we're going with it. What colors do you like to decorate? Hope the shot helps. They never help me, but I have a high tolerance. this is not the first time he's had this shot. He's had some back issues for maybe 8 years or something. And they, diagnosed everything. And I think they thought, well, eventually you'll probably need surgery for this, but let's start out by giving you this injection. And so the first round, it worked so well, it lasted for like 2 years. And so he went back to the doctor and said, my back pain is back. And so do we want to look at surgery? And he said, well, no, if the shot lasted you 2 years, you don't need surgery. We'll just do another shot. So they did. So I think this is like his fourth time he's had the shot in, I don't know, 8 years maybe. So every time it has worked. It doesn't work. It's not a permanent solution. But he would much rather have the injections every couple of years than to go through surgery. Okay, so just a second coat of this paint. And the second coat really cleans up any brush strokes. So I'm sorry if it didn't help you, Christy, but it sure has helped Bill. Everybody's different, though. Okay, so get rid of my brush strokes this time. And I got something in there. Okay, so the chickens are doing fine. For those of you that don't know, we welcomed 6 new baby chicks to the farm last Saturday. So they are doing good. They're growing. They're not oh, you had back surgery when you were 3 months pregnant. That must have been a little worrisome. Hopefully that took care of it. So anyway, the chicks have kind of, their first few days of life, they've been on trucks, and who knows how they got to the farm store. So their first few days of life were pretty hectic. So they've had a couple of days to just have it quiet and warm, and so they're getting used to it. Picking them up every day, snuggling them so they'll be friendly. Okay, so tell me what colors you all like to decorate with. I know I've asked it before. I know Alana, if she's still on, she likes blues, and maybe that was Christmas, or she liked the jewel tones, the deep tones. But I know she likes blues. They are going to be for eggs. Going to be for eggs. We butchered one chicken. Well, we had a chicken who got killed by someone who shall remain nameless. And so we knew the chicken wasn't diseased or anything. And so we ended up butchering her. And it was just not a real fun process. And so we prefer to have them for eggs and for company. Okay, Ken likes green and gold as in money, coins and dollar bills. Good for a few, but I still have problems. I need another one now. I wish him well because it's no fun. No, I can tell it's no fun because I see him hobbling around. And okay, I'm giving it a good dry. Couple of spots still need it. Okay, now before I go any further, I'm going to distress the edges on this one, on both sides. Now on this one, I didn't. I purposely left it a crisp white because again, I'm using these as demonstration for a workshop where people come with all different tastes. So I wanted them to see what it would look like, just the sharp white edges and the sharp black edges. But on this one, I'm going to sand the edges and kind of give it that distressed look so they can see an option. So I'm actually going to do both sides. And I'm just taking my sanding block from the Dollar Tree. And I'm sanding off that paint down to the wood. So just a bit of wood shows through. And get those corners. Okay. And let's see, what else is new? Be willing to tell us what's new with you, and we'll tell you. It's not new. Some of you I know have heard this, but not everybody has. We got a fun email from Facebook. Facebook is kind of a one-way street. You don't contact Facebook. Well, you can try, but you don't get a hold of anybody. But Facebook will sometimes reach out to you. And we got an email to our business email page, and they said you are now eligible to earn money on if you'll go live. So they said if you do 10 hours of live in 1 month, 30 days, we will give you $500. I could do 10 hours in one night. We generally go an hour every night. So we signed up and said yes. They also said they're using it to promote their stars. So they also said during that time, if you get $25 in stars, we will double that. We will match your stars once you have reached $25 worth of stars. So we said, okay, sign us up. And they just said, the email said, we want you to tell your viewers about stars. I think because not everybody knows about stars and what they are and their purpose. And this is just their way of helping advertise. Because I have heard people say, oh, thank you, Ken. See, just like Ken did. I have heard people say, what are stars? What are you talking about, stars? Stars are a way that viewers of people putting out content on Facebook can basically give the people, the content creators, a tip. So every star is valued at a penny to us. So like Ken just sent 50 stars, so that is a value of 50 cents that goes into our little account. When it reaches a certain amount, they pay it out. Now, I don't believe the stars cost you a penny a piece. I don't know. You buy them in bundles, and I think it's a little more than a penny a piece because, yeah, I'm sure Facebook has to make a buck off of it too. But so I'm telling you about stars. Not everybody, hi Teresa, we'll take you whenever you get here. Not everybody has stars enabled because, again, that's one of those things that you just have to wait until Facebook contacts you and says, guess what? You can start collecting stars. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, there is a yellow star in a circle. And it doesn't cost you anything to click on it. You can click on it to just see what it does. And it pops up an option for you to give stars to whoever you're watching. And if you buy your stars and you kind of keep them in your bank, and as you're ready to hand them out, you say how many stars you want to give, and you might need to purchase some more or whatever. But anyway, that's how that works. So we appreciate anybody. Linda, thank you so much. We'll get to 25 in no time, and then it'll be 50. So we appreciate your stars. Don't feel like you have, activated a stars party. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if we can do it. So we appreciate your stars. Don't feel obligated. We understand, but we certainly appreciate them. What we plan on doing with stars is the first thing that we are really needing in our studio here is a computer that can stay downstairs. Right now we use our laptop, and if I need it upstairs, I have to unplug everything, and that changes all his settings. And so when we come back down for a live, he has to reset things. So it'd be really, really nice if we had a computer that could just stay down here for our lives. So that's what we will be spending our first star money on, saving up for. Okay, so I'm going to, because this is wood and because it's painted wood, we need to wax it. Otherwise, our sticky transfer may pull up. Okay, so I'm not seeing a stars party. Maybe I don't see it. Maybe you guys do. Okay, so anyway, what a stars party is you collect stars during a certain period of time, like 4 minutes or 5 minutes. And if you reach a certain level, they shoot off stars, and I believe they double that also. Okay, so I'm going to use my dark wax. This is Chalk Teak Dark Paste Wax, and he's not here to flip the camera, so I'm just going to hold it up. This I got online through Amazon, but you can also get it at craft stores. I've seen it. It's just paste wax, but it's dark, so it kind of leaves an antique color. And I'm going to go over this green with it. It'll kind of deepen that green, and I'm going to do it on the white side too. Okay. And it will get that wooden edge and kind of darken that. Okay, it's quiet night. Is it quiet where you are? Is everybody just kind of recuperating from Monday? Looks like 1.5 minutes left on the stars party. Don't know where we're at with that. Okay, so I've got this side that kind of deepened that green, and he gave it a little antique look. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this white. So we'll just kind of color it, tint it a little bit. Hey, Lindy, welcome. We are glad you're here. Stars party achieved. Woohoo! I think we're going to see stars on the screen in a minute. Thank you, Ken. I think you have a lot of responsibility for that. Okay, I'm watching for the stars party. Okay, so I've got the wax on here, and I'm going to buff it a little bit better because I don't want too much wax. I'm going to buff it with a paper towel. I don't want too much wax because that'll interfere with my chalk. Okay, I got a box from Chalk Couture today, which is orders from a lot of you. So I will be unpacking them and resending them out to you tomorrow. I have another order coming in, so I don't have everybody's orders yet, but that's always fun to get your orders. Remember, we are having the tool and accessory sale going on. So if you are wanting some tools and accessories, now's a good time because they're at a good discount. Okay, was gone to Alabama for the weekend. Great-granddaughter's birthday. She turned 1. Oh, happy birthday. Patty is recuperating from Bill's bingo party. Yes, she was one of our big winners. Okay, so I've got both sides of this ready. So my green, and I used the dark wax on it, and the white side with dark wax also. You missed it. We had a stars party.
You did.
We did. I didn't see
12?
I don't know. I didn't see the
Did
stars,
Ken
but
say 12 this time?
well, he sent 50 and Linda sent 50, and then next thing I know, Ken is sending 351.
What?
Okay, so I'm
goodness,
thinking.
look at that. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna go back up and let people know I saw their.
Oh, you were watching out on the phone?
I was watching on the. Well, I was talking to Mike on the phone out there, but Linda says nothing is happening. Tim Allen, a tool guy. Yes.
Okay.
I am the tool guy. Go ahead.
I am going to on the white side, the antique white side. I'm going to do this one because I want to do these in green, and I think the green will show up. So I'll do the homestead in black, and then the floral foliage in green, and then on this green side, I'm going to do the life is beautiful, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in black or white. We shall see. So let me get out my fuzzing cloth again. Wood, and especially this side that's painted. I've waxed it to protect it from the sticky transfer, but I'm also going to fuzz it. Because our transfers are self-adhesive, and when you first use them, they're really sticky.
Okay, did you answer all the questions?
I think so.
Ken asked about 6 chicks. Are they
Yeah, I told him they
one?
were for eggs.
And yes, the shot seems to help me. Thank you, Ken, for the stuff. Teresa's here, says she's late, but we're glad you're here, Teresa. Linda Lou sent 50. Thank you. We activated a stars party. Yay. And Lindy said, hi, Lindy. Hey from Lindy. And Ken sends 351. He should try to outdo somebody. I
don't know. Well, I think Alana had to leave for a client.
Right.
Okay, so you'll notice I kind of have it off-centered. That's because off-centered vertically, because I may be putting it in this. I might hang it, but if I decide to put it in this stand chews up maybe 1/4 of an inch or more of that board. So it will really look off-centered if I center it and then sink it down into the stand. So I've got it up a little bit higher on purpose. So I'm going to do what I say. I'm going to do black. I'm going to do black on the letters and green on the little leaves.
Teresa asked, Patty says she's recouping from Bill's bingo party. Teresa said, how long will the tools be on sale? She doesn't get paid until the 17th.
You know what? If you go ahead, if you know you want to get some, you can go ahead and order them and then just hang off on paying your invoice until you're able to. And I'll go ahead and send you the invoice, and then I can close the sale whenever, but your invoice will still be outstanding. And just make sure you send me an email or a text or a message to remind me of those dates, because I will probably forget. But I'm okay with waiting a little while till you get paid. Okay, I don't want that to dry in the screen, so I'm going to peel it up. Ooh. Actually, I see a spot there. Didn't take too well, so I was able to lay that right back down.
And just to tell people that were interested, my shot seems to be doing well. Of course, right now I've still got the pain reliever in there, so it's not It's not a problem at the moment, but it's I can feel it coming on right now.
Ken
so.
was very concerned that I may have violated your HIPAA
You probably
rights.
did. Too much information. See, Ken's watching out for me, and I appreciate it.
I told him I didn't tell you anything you weren't gonna already tell him.
I got nothing to hide.
Except that his birthday present his birthday present apparently was being told by a woman to drop his pants.
Undo your belt, unbutton your
drop,
pants, and drop them.
He said, "Do you know how long it's been since I've been told that?" So happy birthday, Bill. Okay, so I just pushed down where I still need to chalk and not where I already have, because I've already released that from the screen. Okay, and now I'm going to come in with our black. That was our pesto green, kind of an avocado-y green. You know, it kind of makes me think of an autumn green, but it's still springy. There's all shades of green in the spring, right?
Yeah. We're starting to see some green here. I'm almost afraid it's too early. It was still 32 degrees this morning when I got up with the dogs.
My, what are those trees? My lilac bushes are starting to bud, not blossom, starting to bud. And our daffodils are popping up. Not blooming yet, but we need to take a picture of all of that and send it to y'all. Y'all. Okay, clear off the excess. Let's put it back in my container and peel this off. And if I see any spots that I need to lay it back down, I can do that. Here we go.
That
The
looks
homestead.
pretty good, baby.
I like that. I like those colors. Okay, and I'm not ready to wash this yet, so I'm going to spray it again so my paste stays damp and doesn't dry on the screen. And I'm going to end up turning this over. So I'm going to dry this. Thanks, Linda. I like it too. I don't know. It might be hard between this one and this one to be for my favorite. I don't know. Thanks, Patty. Okay, so our paste, I've said before, our paste when it's dry is smudge and budge proof. So this is dry. And so I can run my hand over it and it's not smearing. It's not coming off. If I chipped at it, I might be able to scratch it. But for the most part, it's smudge and budge proof. And on certain surfaces, you can completely take it off without any residue. Painted wood is not one of those surfaces, but because I waxed it, I probably could take off the chalk. Worst case scenario is it left some staining behind, and then I could just sand it and paint it over and reuse the surface.
And Tim says the Homestead is his favorite.
Good.
And I really like both of them from Patty, Dwayne, and I actually still like the Black Bless from Linda Lou. And Carol says, so pretty.
Hi, Carol. I don't think I've greeted you. Welcome. Now, I have a little bit of bleeding right here on this D, so I'm going to take my detail tool with the pointy thing, which is apparently its technical term.
That's what I was told.
It's probably metal under there, but it is encased in plastic, so it's not bendy, and I can
Now she goes
I'm
down.
gonna scrape at this and see if I can. It's not completely coming off, but I can kind of take some of that paste off and clean up that where the paste bled. Okay, so that's the Homestead. Let me get this because I want to. We're gonna do the other side, but I don't want to scratch that on the surface till I'm sure it's really, really dry. Okay, so top. Okay, so this one we're going to do Life is Beautiful. You have to tell me, should I do the letters in black or white on this green? Black or white? Let me get the white out in case that's what you decide. Black letters or white letters on this green?
Okay, take that white jar, tip it on its side. Yeah, I like that. That's all you need. Got the black lid on it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Linda likes the black blast. Yes, I do too. I do
What
too.
is your deepest green? Or you use black on that?
I used black. Yeah. My deepest green would be meadow, which would not look good on
gonna
that.
match. No.
No.
I was thinking about a really deep, dark olive on the border around it, and the rest of the words in that.
Yeah,
black.
well, if I had done maybe a lighter shade. Okay.
What do
Okay,
we
Patty says black letters. Any other
Carol
votes?
says white.
Yes, it is. I love this transfer, Teresa. Okay, so we have a black. We have Linda says white. Ken says white. Let me at least get it placed.
Linda says white.
And remember, I'm doing it a little bit off center vertically because if I put it in the stand, it's going to sink down 1/4 of an inch or more. Okay, white, black, white, white. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of white.
I think the fear is that
Okay.
it's going to be too
Too
dark.
dark.
To do the black, but
Okay. Well,
That's
it
what I was
might look,
thinking.
because I really like this well, of course I wouldn't have done black on that, but I like that bold contrast. And maybe you wouldn't get it with the black. But that, there's something under there. But that is the great thing about crafting like this is you do you. When you have the transfer, when you have it in front of you, you can do what you want. Okay, so we decided on white. So let me put my black away. And I'm going to use this. It's technically a small squeegee. Only because it's bigger than the mini. Yeah.
well, we had a little blip there, and I had a couple more come in, so 2 more whites.
Okay. Okay, so I'm almost out of my white. I'm going to have to.
Well, that's why they send you a whole pack when you do that. Not the beginner. What's the pack that comes with?
The club.
With
Club you get
white.
oh when you become a designer.
Yeah.
Yes, they
You
give
use
you.
a lot of white.
You do. Okay, so I'm gonna use my medium. No, it's it's sliding. That's not sticking. I gotta be careful with that. That might have bled under there. So I'm using my small squeegee and just pushing it through the screen. I may have fuzzed this too much or maybe the wax is, maybe I didn't buff up enough wax because I'm hearing that squeak of the transfer scooting. So we're going to cross our fingers that I didn't have bleeding.
No bleeding, please.
But if we did, I can always redo it. Okay. So scrape off the excess and let's see how we did. Ooh, Life is beautiful, and so is that sign. I like the white. I think that was
They
the
made a
right
good
choice.
Yeah.
Although I think black would have looked good too. Or I could have done the dune, the tan color. Okay, so pretty. Okay, let me dry this. So if you are interested in this transfer and these surfaces, what are they? Simple shapes rectangles, you can comment homestead, comment homestead, and my bot should send you a link, a cart link to purchase these supplies. And I think I put in black and white paste. I didn't put in any green. I believe we don't have pesto in paste packets, but I believe I put in black and white. And then feel free to take things out of the cart, add new things into the cart. But comment homestead to get that. Okay, so here's the homestead, and here is life is beautiful.
That looks fabulous, baby.
Okay, so lots of different things you could do with these. First off, I'm going to clean up my paste as I go. I need to clean the outside of that one. So I have this little stand. Chocolate Tour sells one that's maybe a third of this length. But these are ones that my dear darling husband made with his own little hands. Okay, before Chocolate Tour had little stands. Anyway, so you could stand it like this. You could just lean it up on a shelf. You could use our power punch or a drill, and you could punch holes in the corners, and you could hang it. You could put on a beaded hanger or a wire hanger or a ribbon hanger, or you could take something like this if you have a wreath, but you want to add a little something to it. You could like stick that in the wreath. So lots of different things you could do with these. You could get two sets of these, and you could do all four of them hanging down and connect them all together. That would look really cute. So this is the set. Life is beautiful. The homestead. Yes, he is nice. Blessed and farmhouse-ish. Okay, so that's the set. I think they're beautiful. And I am going to clean up my transfers so you can see how that's done, because that's important. They are guaranteed to be reusable as long as you clean them up properly and take care of them according to directions. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It is very simple. It's not hard. I am going to start with...
Are you watching?
What am I watching?
All the hearts?
Oh, ooh! I look on there and I don't see them. I forget to look at my phone. Like Vanta Black. Vanta Black. Is that a... I don't know what that is. Am I in the dark? Am I missing something? Okay, so I'm just spraying these with water. This happens to be distilled water, but it can just be tap water. I start with either a paper towel, or these are Swedish dishcloths. They are reusable, like a reusable paper towel, kind of a thin sponge. But I start with these to get that top layer of paste off. This is totally optional, but I feel like it saves my board erasers some wear and tear. So my board erasers last a little longer. So I got a bunch of that white off, and I'm going to go over to this one. Now the black is going to stain, and this green is going to stain because it's such a deep, vibrant, highly pigmented color that it's staining the transfer, but that won't affect how usable it is. As long as I can get the paste cleared out of the screen, it will work great. So I've used that, got that top layer of paste off. Now I'm going to switch over to my board eraser. I'm going to get it wet and wring it out. And then this is going to finish the job. This is going to grab onto any of that paste and pull it off of the plastic part and out of the screen. The composition is like a magic eraser, but there are no chemicals in it because the chemicals are bad for our transfers. The chemicals will dissolve your adhesive and they will eventually kind of eat at the plastic. So you really want to avoid any kind of chemicals when you're cleaning your transfers. But once that is all out of the screen, it is good to go. So I'm going to get this one, and you can see where it has kind of stained. But again, I'm really just worried about the screen to get it out of there. Flip it over because paste likes to hide on this side too. And I'm also pulling off some of that fuzz that I put on in the beginning. Okay. Now, while they're wet, they're not sticky anymore. But once that dries, the sticky will come back.
And who doesn't want their sticky back?
Yeah, get your sticky back. Sounds like a song. Okay, I'm going to let these dry, air dry. And when they're dry, they'll be sticky again. I'm going to put them back on the backer. And I labeled the backers so that I know which one came from which one, just because they line up perfectly with their shapes and which side is up. So I put the shiny side to the sticky side, lay it down, make sure there's no wrinkles in it, and then I put it away in its little plastic home, and it will be good to go the next time you're ready to use it. And again, the company guarantees 10 to 12 times that you can use those as long as you have taken good care of them. And we designers know that you can actually get more than 10 to 12 uses out of them. Okay, so this was tonight's. Okay, did I cover everything? I talked about typing Homestead and you will get something to your messenger. If for some reason you don't get it to your messenger, I will go through the comments and send it to you directly. If you're interested in the tools and accessories sale, again, I can't tell you the percentage off on my business page, but you can go to the VIP page and find out there, or you can comment. Was it birthday? I believe it was birthday. Or if I see you comment birthday and it doesn't send you something, I will send you the link. But we will keep that sale up for a couple of days, and I've already forgotten who it was. Is going to text me and let me know when she gets paid. Okay, so I think that's it. Of course, I'm always looking for people to join the club, which is a monthly subscription service, $19.99 a month, and you get a beautiful transfer and 3 paste packets to your door. This is this month's, the Farm Words transfer. And then 3 paste packets come with it, $19.99, lots of other perks. So comment club if you're interested in that. And if you like this stuff and you think, wow, I'd buy it, but I need a bigger discount, I can get you 40% off everything. So if you're interested in chalk products and very few strings attached to a 40% off discount, hit me up, say you'd like to talk about it, and I'll reach out to you and give you some information. So other than that, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are well underway for our 3rd hour to get money from Facebook. We'll see if that actually comes about, but we would be doing lives anyway. So
we're not
it'll
doing
be kind
it
of
for
fun.
the money.
We're not doing it for the money, but we're doing it anyway, and they're dangling money at us. So yeah, we'll do it. We're not done.
I made a my wife didn't make me a cake. So on the way home, she said, "Do you want to stop for ice cream?" And I said, "I was a good boy at the doctor. I get ice cream." So we got an ice cream cone.
And I said, happy birthday.
And she said, "Happy birthday." And then she decided that was my birthday dinner.
Birthday
like,
cake.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Took you out
But
for
no, I
lunch.
get home and I was still feeling okay. Right now, I know I need to go up and lay down because the feeling is coming back now. But I made a peach dump cake. So a French vanilla cake mix and a jar of canned peaches that we had. Dump them together, mix them up, throw them in the oven for 35, 40 minutes, and it's
very good. It's
really
like a
good.
peach cobbler.
It's
really
like
good.
cherry jubilee.
Cherry,
No,
my mom called it cherry panic,
cherry panic. That's what it is.
but it's
yeah.
basically a cobbler. Okay, so let me hold these, and you know what? I'm gonna do this side. Okay,
You're gonna do it that way.
I'm gonna do it this
Okay,
side.
smile at the camera, hon. This is always so fun. Yes, Linda,
Okay.
I had cake. I had to make my own.
Hey, you like doing that. You like
Well-
doing it, and I'll have to clean up, so it's only fair.
Yeah, I think you do need to clean up tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for sticking with us, and I believe we are scheduled to be on again tomorrow night with another fun project. We're done with this one, so I can take some photos and
So-
post them tomorrow.
So, Ken, when you come up, I'll make you a cake.
Okay, and I'm sure Bill has thanked you all for
Absolutely.
your birthday wishes, and those of you that came and played bingo. We had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'll be getting those prizes out in the mail, hopefully by the time the mail lady comes tomorrow, but if not, definitely by Wednesday. And anyway, thanks for hanging with us, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for chalking with us. Go do something creative every day. Bye-bye.